Michael Jordan was royalty. He was Elvis Presley. He was the Beatles. It was Michael Jordan versus the NBA. He was that good, and he had a charisma that was unique to him, but also that killer instinct of wanting to win. When Michael Jordan came into town, the Great Western Forum became the place to be. You couldn't live your life if you didn't get a chance to see Michael Jordan perform in person. When the Lakers and the Bulls faced each other in that 1991 finals, it was that moment where you could really say sports and entertainment were coming together. When the Bulls won that series, you know, right there you saw like kind of the passing of the torch. You know, what Michael did and what Michael accomplished and represented in the 90s inspired the next generation of talent. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time.
The 110 next to downtown Los Angeles. Perfect entree for the NBA Finals Showdown. One of the storylines today, two of the Lakers starters, James Worthy and Byron Scott, injured and unable to play. Hi everyone, welcome to sunny Los Angeles for Game 5 of the 1991 NBA Finals. Chicago with a commanding 3-1 lead. With Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg and David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Mike Fratello, Michael Jordan and the Bulls, one game away from their first title.
Kev, Chicago's won the last 3 games of the series. The Bulls have all the momentum. They have a speed and quickness advantage. Michael can taste that first title.
And for the Lakers, their backs against the wall and without 2 of their starters.
Those 2 guys are Byron Scott and James Worthy, Kevin, both out tonight. A devastating blow for the Lakers. So Magic Johnson will have to take on more of a load. Figure out a way to ignite a stagnant, depleted Lakers offense.
That is a gigantic challenge. And now we'll look at the Chicago Bulls. The MVP, Michael Jordan, is in the backcourt, joined by sharpshooting John Paxson. Chicago's defensive stopper, Scottie Pippen, is in the small forward. Horace Grant is at the 4. And the experienced veteran, Bill Cartwright, is at the center. And for the Lakers, Magic Johnson runs showtime. Terry Teagle and A.C. Green are in the lineup, both injury replacements. Sam Perkins at the 4 can really shoot it. And Vlade Divac, the young, skilled 5.
The Lakers missing 2 starters, Byron Scott and James Worthy. They'll really rely heavily on 2 rookies, Tony Smith and Eldon Campbell.
Spreading it like butter. Woohoo!
You could not cook it up any better than that.
Yeah!
Delicious.
From beyond the arc, and it's Chicago with the rebound. And Clark for L.A., A.C. Green is going to have to be a very big part of their attack tonight.
Kevin averaging just 4 points a game in these finals. AC was huge when the Lakers beat Portland in the Western Conference Finals. Brought a ton of energy. I think the Lakers need that version of him tonight.
Oh, I would agree. And the Bulls get it back. Pippen outside. Jordan looking it over. Launches it. In this closeout game, Michael Jordan is off to a quick start.
I've got Michael Jordan on the injury watch list tonight. He's got a jammed toe. It's badly bruised, and you know how painful those can be, Coach. Extremely difficult to play through that kind of an injury.
After playing through that toe injury in Game 4, Michael told us it didn't bother him then, and it won't bother him now. I think Jordan will be A-OK tonight.
And the Lakers have had some tough luck with injuries so far, especially in Game 4. For more, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Lakers will be without their all-star forward, James Worthy, and their starting shooting guard, Byron Scott. Worthy, of course, suffered a badly sprained ankle in the Western Conference Finals and re-aggravated it in Game 4 of this series. And Scott went down with a shoulder injury in the same game. It's going to take a group effort to make up for those absences. Guys?
Well put, D.A. Both Worthy and Scott are crucial, Mike, to this Lakers offense.
And not only their offense, those two guys have alternated guarding Jordan throughout the series. Without them, the Lakers have limited options defensively.
Johnson against Jordan. Teagle over Paxson.
You know, Chicago has a huge speed and quickness advantage in this series. I mean, last time out, the Lakers really struggled to score. Shot only 37%.
Yeah, the athleticism of Chicago really shows up on the defensive end. Injuries are forcing the Lakers to play some younger guys tonight. That may help.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Smith checked in for Teagle. Lakers trail by 5. Johnson right side. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Can they get it? That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Nice execution by Magic. I like how he focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Paxson passes to Jordan. Jordan is doubled. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Picked by Cartwright. Fires the 3. Outside for Jordan. The Bulls looking to close this series out and off to a hot start.
Jordan is smelling blood in the water, looking to end the series tonight.
So far, Clark, the leader in assists in the finals, not Magic Johnson. It's Michael Jordan facilitating.
How about that, partner? I mean, he's been incredible, averaging about 12 assists per game.
Wow.
He's also been the leading scorer in each game as well. That's otherworld-like production.
It is. And here's Jordan outside. Green with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Smith kicks to Johnson. Five to shoot. From the high post. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Game 1 of the finals, a Bulls loss, 18 combined points for Paxson, Bill Cartwright, Horace Grant. Games 2 through 4, Mike, those 3 averaging 42 points a game.
That trio, the other Bulls starters, their success is essential for Chicago. The Bulls need scoring outside of Pippen and Jordan.
Clearly proven. Eldon Campbell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Will Purdue's checked in for the Bulls. And they pick up 2. Johnson's got 11 points.
With his handles and passing, you forget Magic is 6'9". Can bump down low.
On the wing, Jordan, covered by Smith. Michael Jordan can taste that first title, and he wants to end it tonight.
Making the D look helpless right there. That was a forceful drive.
I mean, Clark, how can you counter that kind of intensity?
Sometimes there's just no stopping the play. This was one of those times.
Johnson, the pass to Campbell. Wow, Magic Johnson has been stellar thus far. Looking to extend this series.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. For 3, Paxson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Talking with LA coach Mike Dunleavy, he wanted the Lakers to limit Chicago's fast break chances. Slow them down. The Lakers are doing a nice job of that.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Second quarter here in the 1991 NBA Finals, Game 5 with Mike Clark, DA. This is Kevin Harlan. Michael Jordan and the Bulls trying to close it out tonight.
The leading scorer in each of the first 4 games of this series? Yeah, you guessed it, Michael Jordan. In the regular season, MJ led the NBA in scoring for the 5th straight year. Jordan cannot be stopped in this series.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. B.J. Armstrong is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Grant. Then there's Pippen. And it's Purdue in at the center.
And this makes the coaching staff happy. They love when someone like him makes an effort to box out. Great work.
And for Jordan Clark, it's not just scoring in these finals.
It sure isn't, Kevin. He's averaging almost 12 assists per game, in addition to his usual spectacular defense. And with a closeout game on the line, I expect a monster performance from Michael Jordan. And if the Bulls win, he will clearly be your finals MVP.
I compared to Game 4, a significantly better shooting night tonight from the Lakers.
An encouraging sign for the Lakers. They aren't forcing things up like they did last game.
Lakers trail by 13. The pass to Campbell. Down low. Some solid defense from Grant. It's Pippen on the wing. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Evans checked in. Cartwright's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Johnson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Johnson against Jordan. And in this potential clincher, Jordan's so good at the start and looking for more.
Firing on all cylinders right now. Jordan is showing no mercy and getting any shot he wants.
On the wing, Johnson. A screen from Campbell. Johnson, the pass to Campbell to stop the run, and the layup is good. Campbell's got his second bucket tonight.
Growing up here in Inglewood, Eldon Campbell has to be on cloud 9 playing in the finals. The rookie was the Lakers' first-round pick this season.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
And the Lakers call time here. Teagle, checked in for Los Angeles. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one drops. Teagle's got his first bucket in this one. And Eldon Campbell playing just 6 minutes, Clark, in the first 4 games of the finals.
Well, those minutes are about to go up in a big way due to injuries. He's a talented shot blocker. We know that about Campbell, and he's a hometown kid with a chance to perhaps play the hero's role here tonight.
It'll be fun to follow him.
Yep.
Let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the marquee matchup of Magic versus Michael has not disappointed. But what's surprising is that Jordan is actually averaging more assists than the assist king. Coming into this game, Jordan is averaging 11.8 assists per game compared to Magic's 10.5. Kevin, back to you.
DA, astounding numbers. Thanks for that report. And both stars, Clark, have played nearly every minute of this series. I mean, they've gone nonstop.
Well, that's not surprising, Kevin. This is it. There's no time to rest. I mean, both guys know exactly how important each game is in this series, and that's why they're averaging the minutes they are, about 44 per game.
You know, carrying that kind of load on both of their shoulders, you would think, my gosh, will they be brought down by the weight of that? Not these guys. They thrive in these situations, don't they?
They really relish opportunities like this to compete at the highest level and see who can come out on top. Chicago's first trip to the finals, a franchise record 61 wins, and they have stormed through the playoffs, going 14-2 thus far. I don't think there's any question about it. This is certainly the best Bulls team ever.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now, the matchup of the series, Mike, as we see two-time MVP Michael Jordan going up against three-time MVP Magic Johnson. Again, as we can see, it's advantage MJ.
The Bulls star has won that battle all series long. A huge reason the Bulls were positioned to win the title tonight.
And it has been entertaining. And, Mike, it looks like year 25 for the Bulls might just be their finest.
And you look at the ages of guys like Jordan, Pippen, Grant. This is a Bulls team poised for sustained excellence. Step one, closing out the Lakers.
And as you know, closeout games are always the most difficult. Offside Pippen to the wing on the left. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Vlade Divac.
And sometimes Jordan's impossible to guard, which forces the D to foul him.
Perkins is checked in for Campbell. Then for the Bulls, Williams comes in for Bill Cartwright. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. Remember, Chicago and L.A., two very different, distinct franchises, Mike.
This is the Lakers' 9th trip to the finals since 1980. They're used to being here. For Chicago, this is their first ever trip to the finals.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Williams sets a screen for Jordan. And they double up Jordan. For 3, Paxson. It's rebounded by Johnson. Screen by Grant. And 3 from Jordan. And Jordan is cooking here in the second. You can tell he wants to end this series.
Wow, the rare deep ball from Jordan. Can't leave him open like that.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Purdue is checked in for Horace Grant.
Coming onto the floor for Bulls, Will Purdue.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Johnson's shot is off.
Aggressive move. That's an easy 2 points most of the time.
Pippen for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Passes it to Johnson. Shot to stop the run. And the basket is good. Johnson's got 15 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Back right after this. Well, it doesn't get any better than June in Los Angeles. And the third quarter in Game 5 is getting underway. This is Game 5 of the 1991 NBA Finals. Second half here from Inglewood. The Lakers looking to extend the series. Chicago wants it to end. Chicago leading by 21.
Winning an NBA title is the final hurdle for Michael Jordan. He's won MVPs, scoring titles, even a Defensive Player of the Year award. But it's a team game, and winning this series is the last thing for Michael to accomplish.
Green is out there with Perkins. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Divac, and it's Teagle in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Here's Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. Johnson's got the first basket of the second half here for Los Angeles.
Protecting the ball well there, Johnson. Very skilled at scoring against tough defense.
And an NBA title, the only thing missing for the great Michael Jordan, Clark.
And Kevin, he's made some sacrifices, no doubt about it. As a young pro, I think sometimes Jordan tried to do it all himself. But MJ's game has continued to evolve, especially his passing. He's developed so much. Getting a ring is the final spoke in the wheel.
Offensive rebound. Divac kicks to Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there. For 3 straight seasons in the playoffs, the Bulls were eliminated by the Pistons. But Chicago swept the bad boys to get here to this final, slaying their dragon in the process.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smith is checked in. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. Free throw good, Jordan. And the Bulls eliminating the Pistons, Mike, the defending NBA champions, in the Eastern Conference Finals.
That Pistons series was a mental hurdle for the Bulls. Players telling me in previous years, the Pistons' mind games would get to Chicago. Not the case this time around. The Bulls maturing as a team.
Mentally strong for sure. Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 21.
And when Magic finds his rhythm, he's a wrecking ball on offense, capable of scoring in so many ways.
Pick by Cartwright. And here's Jordan outside. Michael Jordan with a fantastic first half. Wants that to continue here after the break. Mike, Chicago leading this series 3-1, a win away from an NBA title.
Michael Jordan so close to that elusive first ring. Winning it all would take MJ's career to another level. Absolutely. Putting the team first with that pass. Smith would rather see points on the board than just take a shot of his own.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
Here's Jordan. Wow, on the break, Michael Jordan has been on fire.
It was the pick setting up that slam.
Oh, great team ball.
Yeah, everyone on the same page.
Johnson attacking. Pass to Perkins. Over Grant. Levi's trying to free himself up. No good from Perkins.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Rolling towards the rim with momentum. Jordan is an absolute terror on the drive.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Johnson left side. Divac dishes to Johnson. And it's good for 2. Johnson's got 10 points in the quarter.
While Michael Jordan gets the headlines, and deservedly so, Scottie Pippen is the glue of this team. Excellent defensively, a great passer. Pippen does it all.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Johnson, the pass to Smith. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As far as guys who can orchestrate your offense, it's hard to do better than Magic Johnson. His vision out on the floor is just so unique.
Campbell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Bulls. Williams, he's checked in for Cartwright. Livingston comes in for Horace Grant. And Hodges subbed in for Paxson. Williams, a screen on Green. Jordan's shot is off. And Clark, when you think of Scottie Pippen, do you think he was an all-star snub this year?
Absolutely, Kevin. No question about it. I mean, he's the second best player on a 61-win team.
Agreed.
I'm wondering how he didn't make it. I think we've seen Pippen make a statement during these playoffs. He's stuffing the stat sheet, averaging 21, 9 boards, and 6 assists. That's enough to stamp him as an elite player.
Well, you make a great point. Perkins with the screen for Smith. Feeds to Perkins. Well, Mike, all series long, we've been monitoring the battle of MVPs. Magic Johnson against Michael Jordan. And as we can see, Jordan with the advantage tonight.
And Kev, it's been that way the entire finals. The Bulls have a 3-1 advantage. A huge reason is Michael has outperformed Magic.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
And both free throws good for Jordan. 1:02 left to play here in the third. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 13 points in the second half.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
And 3 from Jordan. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Open for 3. And it's Campbell with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. And he drops it in from the low post. Johnson's got 30 points.
He's doing everything he can to carry this team, but even his impressive numbers can't do it alone. Others need to get involved.
They get the rebound. Jordan, high post. Here's Hodges. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Hodges has got his first points in this one.
On the floor to shoot. That's what Craig Hodges does. No hesitation there.
Smith kicks to Green. Johnson in the corner. Out to Smith. Puts up a three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high effort. And the fourth quarter from Inglewood. NBA Finals Game 5. Kevin Harlan joined by Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. Could this be the final period of hoops played this season?
Over the last 11 seasons, 5 titles for the Lakers, 9 trips to the NBA Finals. However, it feels like their time just might be up. LA has a roster that is getting older.
On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. We've got Jordan. Brent is out there with Pippen. That's John Paxson. And it's Cartwright in at the 5. Johnson, the pass to Smith. And Grant sends it back.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And it's off the back rim. No good. Clark, the state of this Lakers franchise. Will they be dominant, you think, this decade?
Kevin, it's going to be hard to sustain this level of excellence. I mean, Magic and Worthy getting older. This series, to me, feels like a changing of the guard in the midst.
Johnson, the pass to Divac. Shoots over Cartwright. Here's Campbell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Attacking the glass. Campbell getting physical and winning the second chance look.
Jordan against Smith. Grant sets a screen for Jordan. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Tries again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
For Bulls coach Phil Jackson, the last time he won a title as a player, 1973, was also a Game 5 in this building as a member of the Knicks.
Teagle, he's checked in for Smith. Purdue, he's checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong comes in for Pippen. Here's Johnson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Johnson's got 34 points.
And this team encourages Magic to look for a shot, especially from mid-range.
And for Coach Phil Jackson, winning tonight would be full circle.
18 years ago, won a title on this floor. Remember, for years, Jackson was coaching internationally, toiling the minor league. Jackson earned his spot on an NBA bench and has proved Bulls management correct.
He's done a wonderful job.
Oh, you're so right.
Bucket is good. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
This is where Magic thrives, a master at toying with defenders and screen and rolls.
Here's Jordan. Oh, Jordan is so close to that first title. Looking to close the door.
So close to his first title, Michael Jordan. Really trying to put the finishing touches on this series.
Teagle, the pass to Johnson. That one good for 2. Johnson's got 38 points.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Purdue the screen, and here's Jordan outside. Drills it from outside.
You know, because Jordan is so spectacular, sometimes his strong fundamentals are overlooked, and he keeps it simple. Why get fancy when the pick and roll works like that?
Johnson, and the layup is good. Johnson's got 40 points.
A high percentage look. Can't get closer than that.
Up top, Paxson, guarded by Green. And a wide open look for Jordan. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. To the left wing. Here's Teagle. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his third assist on the night.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And the Lakers making a change here. Perkins is checked in. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Armstrong. And here's Jordan outside. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. For three, Paxson trains the three-pointer. Paxson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Excellent from deep. Paxson isn't a guy you can leave, so that helps space the floor.
Grant against Perkins. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Pippen on the wing. Misses the three. Pippen's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Johnson, the pass to Teagle. Great D that time from Jordan. Teagle's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Jordan inside. He's against Green. And Jordan gets it to go.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
Here's Teagle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Campbell, he's checked in for D-Box. And Smith subbed in for Green. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Paxson kicks to Jordan. Inside. Outside for Pippen. Left side, Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not coasting to victory. They're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
That's how you do it. Keep it going through the checkered flag.
Pass to Perkins. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Campbell is screen on Paxson. Here's Teagle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. And here is Jordan. Fires the three. No good. Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls have done it. For the first time, Mike Fratello, the Bulls are world champions.
Michael Jordan has answered the doubters. He can lead a team to a title. This has to be extra sweet for Michael.
And for the Bulls, Clark Kellogg, this is a long time coming.
Tremendous job by this entire organization.